When I was in 10th grade, I had a game programming class where my teacher, Mr. Davis, would make video tutorials for our lessons every week. The intros to the videos were pretty funny. One of my favorites was this one.
Hi. Mr. Davis isn't here anymore, so I'm gonna make the video for him. He said I could do it, and it's really...
Billy, get off my chair! How many times did I tell you to stop trying to record videos? It's my job.
Jerk!
Back then, that video made my stomach hurt from laughing too hard. I'd watch it over and over again in class until I finally decided, I'm gonna make a comic about this. When I made the comic, my game design teacher loved it so much that he showed it to all his students in all his class periods. I don't think any of you could imagine how good that made me feel. I had to lay my head down to hide the huge smile I had on my face. I just love to hear people say good things about my work. Hearing someone laugh or seeing someone smile when they read my stories just filled me up to the brim with self-gratification. I loved writing because it made me feel good. It made me feel special. I wrote because I want all the attention on me. But that's not what writing's about. It's never just about you. In 2014, my cousin came to live with me and my family, and it wasn't the best experience. In fact, it was the worst. I would talk to my family about how I felt having to deal with him, but they didn't really understand exactly what I was saying. Sometimes I'd have to walk out of the house to get away from my cousin, and even then, I'd only be thinking about how much I hated him and just how badly I wanted him gone. It was bad, to the point where the thoughts would get darker and darker and I had to find a way to release them. So, I wrote. I wrote about him for a creative writing assignment. Instead of laughs or smiles, I received something else entirely. I still remember reading the written feedback from the students and seeing comments like, "Ah, my feels, you're breaking my heart. What happened? Where did it go wrong?" True. I see. I understand now. Wow. You'll get it through, buddy. Now, would you believe me if I told you that the entire class understood exactly how I felt? That they were able to sense the putrid smell of my cousin from not taking baths? That they were able to hear how loud my cousin would swear in the house? That they were able to know how it felt living with this guy just from words on a piece of paper? Well, they did, and it shook my world. The fact that people could connect to my writing, that it could strike a chord with someone and make them connect to it, was amazing. And from then on, I knew I wanted to be a writer that created stories that affected people's lives, that connected with them, that made them able to understand, to relate, and to feel. And I think Cartoon Network has the same mindset. It shows, from the amount of freedom and trust they give to their creative team to how they see their audience. Cartoon Network understands that what they produce has to connect to you. It has to affect you. It has to change you. It has to make you say, this show is for me. Cartoon Network Studios has a vast number of talented animators and writers who make cartoons not just to put money in the studio's pocket, but to mean something special to the audience and be an extra good thing in their lives. I want to do the same. I want to write for cartoons that will create positivity in people's lives, cartoons that people can feel for and connect with. As a recent graduate from Full Sail University's Creative Writing Bachelor's Degree program, who's mastered tools such as Final Draft 9, techniques such as storyboarding, writing for children's entertainment, and has been an intern at Cartoon Network Studios, I've gained the skills and experience needed to create cartoons that will not be a babysitter to your kids, but will be something that resonates with them and connects with them on a deeper level. We don't create just for the fame or fortune. We create because we want to affect others. We create because we want our creations to have an impact in people's lives. We want to brighten people's day, teach them a valuable lesson, or just give them a good laugh. So let's create for others and not just for ourselves. My name is Delapenha, and I write for people to understand, to relate, and to feel.